What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Futties Bruno Perez. So again, another player who has actually changed club since he started this game. He did start off at Roma, now he's in the Turkish league. He's gone from an 88 as his second highest card in the road to the final, starting at a 77 gold rare, and now we have got a 96 Brazilian right back. Very, very nice indeed. Obviously the league doesn't really matter too much because the nation is one of the top tier. We have got him coming in at 145, which I think is very respectable for such a good card. But again, the problem we've got is we have literally, if you have just finished Tavernier's Futties, which I think for me is one of the best right backs we've got. And again, there is still so many that you can choose from. If you was looking for a Brazilian, potentially this is your guy. I don't think there is anybody else other than maybe Carlos Alberto, who I personally prefer in the middle rather than actually on the right back. Bruno is coming in at 5'10", and he has had an upgrade from a 3-star 2-star to a 4-star 3-star. That's skill move to weak foot. We haven't got no traits on him. He has got 99 pace. He's got great dribbling with the 99 agility, balance, ball control and dribbling, 83 reaction, so a little bit of a letdown there, but he has got the 90 composure, which is always fantastic. Very good defending and physicality, and the chem star we're going to be going for is the backbone, which obviously gets up his physicality, his defending and passing, which takes it up to 97 passing, 97 defending as well as physical, and he turns into a 97 right back or a 98 right wing back, which I think for 140k isn't bad and definitely can be grindable very easy. There's only 2 SBCs, we'll cover them at the end. Let's have a look and see what Bruno can do for us and see, is he better than Tavernier? Perez with a lovely tackle. Again, somebody who's going to really play it very, very nicely. And I think with Perez, he's going to be used more as kind of like maybe as a centre back. He would be very nice as a CDM if we had a position change, but most definitely he is that player like we see there. Last man tackle, kind of just plays off the final man and just makes the important tackles. Perez watching Rooney all the way. Rooney gets the seconds and Perez just comes in, but it's not going to be enough and he's going to just finesse it. Perez mopping up once more. Like I say, last man challenges are going to be straight to Perez, easily quelled, and he's got the pace and the strength to deal with it. Perez watching 98 Kane and deals with him with absolute ease. Kaka's going to see him in with a little bit of a dire pass, finds in Salah still on the run, finds him one more. Oh, and we was going to try it. I thought, you know what, he's a very much an attacking right back, as we've kind of gathered, with his right wing back being one more then his right back, and nearly produces a goal-winning ball. Goes again. It's a great ball into Makalele, who tries for a bicy and probably would have been the best goal I've scored so far. And again, he's on the run, gets tackled by Tellez. Tellez being a cracking little unit at 94 rated. Very cheap SBC, very much like Bruno. So you would have a 96 right back and a 94 Futties left back in, obviously, Brazil. Plus then you've got Bernard and Allen, 2 other Brazilians. So it'd be very, very nice to get all of them together. All we need now is kind of like a striker and 2 centre backs. Again, he just makes that kind of interception with his face just in front of the shot a minute ago. Straight on Neymar again. It gets the ball up to Salah, who's genuinely not going to do anything with it. Into Bruno, who's going to let it go through, sees the opportunity for Salah. That's a great ball down the wing. We've got an opponent coming over again. We see Kane and Coman in the box. Chips it up for Kane, going for a little bit of an assist, but unfortunately does not pay off. But again, Bruno just intercepting and laying that ball is as simple as that to get us through on goal. And to be honest, Coman probably could have scored if we weren't looking for the Kane goal. Little 1-2 with Bruno. He's going to see Salah again in. Doesn't disappoint. Cancelo's going to take that away though. Cannot find Kane on the volley. Bruno mopping up. Perez looking for a bit of Salah. We're going to go with the 1-2 as that tactic normally works, but Tellez is going to stand up and get the tackle correct this time. Bruno again taking on Neymar, does get the ball, but there was a second man from him who got in front of him to win the ball back once more. But we are on the attack once more again with Salah. Can see somebody developing into the middle, little chip across, and Kaka with the head, but the keeper makes a wonderful save. So going into the overall for Bruno Perez then, an absolutely solid card. I think the SBC is absolutely spot on, very much like Tellez. You've got an 83 with 1 informal team of the season, 80 chem, and then you've got 75 chem with 1 Brazilian and a team of the week or team of the season needed. Again, 84 rated, so to be honest, low rated in terms of the whole squad. Team chemistry will be a little bit more difficult if you are going for literally specific 83s and 84s. If you've got maybe an 88 in there, it gives you a little bit of leeway. With 80s, 81s and 82s, I'd suggest that is kind of like the way you go with it, just so that you can get the chem that little bit easier rather than buying 11 84 buy-in players or obviously prem. So personally, that would be the better way to go with it. In terms of the SBC though, very simple to do. You have got then a absolutely solid right back. In Brazil, you've only got Carlos Alberto and obviously Bruno Perez's other version. If you've done Thiago Silva, you've got Militao. You've then got a very good back line. You've got 94 Tellez, 96 Militao, as well as 94 Silva, and then as well 96 Bruno Perez. In net, you'd obviously have either Alisson or team of the season Edison. 94, you've got a absolutely solid team. CDMs, CMs, you've got Neymar, Ronaldinho, Casemiro, Paqueta, Allen, Bernard, obviously on the left mid. Right mid, I know you've got Garrincha, but I don't think we've had... Oh, okay, we've had Douglas Costa, but to be honest, I'd probably rather go with Garrincha, like a lot of people. And then obviously up front, you've got the 99 Firmino. So Brazil have definitely smashed it out the park. Left mid as well, if you've not got Neymar, Vinicius, Bernard, there's so many that you can go with there that are very good options. Luckily, we do have a team of the season Neymar in red picks, which is always nice, but unfortunately, it lacks around him rather than actually up top. But I think Brazil in general have an absolute quality team. Other than that, I think the Super League, they've kind of been a little bit hit and miss with their team of the seasons. We've got Podolski, who was a cracking card. Ozil was good, but I think there is plenty better. Biglia, again, pretty standard team of the season there. I think a lot of the team of the seasons in the minor leagues are pretty much past the curve by now, especially with all of these high rated fodder cards coming out. There's just no way that they get in over a lot of these cards as well. But again, you've got so many options to go with icons next to him. You could literally just put one Brazilian player next to him and he'd be absolutely fine. His stats are that high up, you're really not going to affect him that much. The backbone does turn him into a 98 right wing back or 97 right back, so you've got a cracking card in terms of stats. He's got the 4-star skills, which again is a nice little bonus. I would prefer more the 4-star weak foot with a right back, but again, beggars can't be choosers. You've got 97 defending and physical, as well as his passing, his 99 pace, and then his 98 dribbling. The only thing that I think could be upgraded on this card is that reactions. That'd be a little bit nicer to see that above 90 if possible, but again, you're just going to have to deal with that one. I think everything else on the card is fantastic and is 100% worth 140k. The only thing stopping you doing this card is personally that big man Tav. He is just a phenomenal card. 93 rated, that's free. He's been one of the players that has been in a lot of teams. We personally had him red up until he came out in Futties, and I think it's going to take a lot of a card to actually take him out, to be honest. So Bruno Perez, unfortunately, will go into the club and be used in maybe a Brazil squad builder or something like that, but unfortunately Tav for me is the starter and the better option for obviously the efficiency of your coins as well. So hopefully you did enjoy the video. I'm going to give Bruno Perez a solid 9.9 out of 10. I did really enjoy him. I just think there's just a couple of little tweaks in his game that do need upgrading, but again, it's going to be the highest rated that we're going to see from him. I don't think, he's not had a card anywhere near him. The highest card, obviously the 88, and then other years was 82. So whether we see this card again next year, we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully you did enjoy. Let me know down below what you'd like to see next. Make sure you hit that bell button with the subscription turned on, and I'll see you all for the next one. Pieces.